far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pitch is popped up. Is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Kepler back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in now, Daniel Polko. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as the White Sox have now made this a 2-1 ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Standing in now, Eric Thames. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is skied into short left center. Rosario is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the White Sox 1. At the plate, Brian Anderson set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. A ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 25.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Jason Castro will be next. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. On the ground is short. This could be two. Backhanded. The second for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Eloy Jimenez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington Castillo.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And that misses for ball one. One and one, the count to Wellington Castillo. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. In the air out to left. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Yoan Moncada comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball one.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. 2-0 count and the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the fifth coming up. Minnesota leads this one 2-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one down now. Stepping up now, Max Kepler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Cruz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Digging in, Leury Garcia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
The 3-1 pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Ready once again, Tim Anderson. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And it's fouled away. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And there's 1 away. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So no hesitation that time fielding the bunt as he rolls the dice on the lead runner, and they get him over at third. So striding in, Jose Abreu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A bouncer to the left side. One there. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this.
Ladies and
Kelvin
gentlemen,
Herrera
your
enters to
attention,
do the
please.
pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for Chicago. Number
Settling in
41.
now, Jonathan
Kelvin.
Scope. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, he's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, C.J. Cron. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Byron. Good.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Buxton has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Stepping into the box, Jason Castro. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch starts him out with a slider for a strike. Cron at second. Anderson on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
The set and the 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Twin strand a pair. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Daniel Polka. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1-1.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The right fielder, Eric.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
And he fouls this one off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
A shot down the first baseline. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Pops this one up. Scope ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Wellington Castillo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Striding in, Yohan Moncada. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Taylor Rogers will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there for strike one, 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A 1-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Anderson. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. Twins bullpen does the job there. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Twins are out in front, 2-1. Aaron Bummer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Jorge Polanco will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jorge Polanco.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jimenez moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the designated
Next
hitter.
will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
0-1.
Back up the middle. Sanchez is up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1.
Leading off for the White Sox, the center fielder.
Now to the plate, Leody Garcia. It was a walk in his last trip. Addison Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Addison Reed.
He's set, and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. In there, strike two. This is line to left. Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, that grounder caught him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Ready now for the White Sox, Yolmer Sanchez. Career history with Addison Reed. He's 1 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-0 home. A bouncer up the middle. Polanco is up with it, and the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle may have saved 2 runs, and the inning is over. Evan Marshall is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 59.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Up next for Minnesota, Jonathan Scope. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batter, the first baseman.
Riding in once again, C.J. Cron. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to. Blake Parker takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 38. Play.
Digging in, Jose Abreu. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line toward right center. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Eric Thames.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. And that misses. 2-1. Set, and the 2-1 pitch to 2-2 now. Abreu leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fastball well outside. Eloy Jimenez is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Ryan Cordell come on now and pinch run here. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Scope has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Wellington Castillo. 0-1 the count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nope. 1-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Twins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Barrios earns his 5th winner of the year. Blake Parker wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Minnesota Twins. It's Interleague Baseball next on MLB Network. Kyle Gibson gets the starting nod for the Twins. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power-type pitcher.
No balls and 1 strike.
first pitch, 6-10.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, this ball club is really hoping to see some improvement from Yasmani Grandal. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And he is in there.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Now is Lorenzo Cain. Strike taken to throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Buxton has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Next for Milwaukee, Jesus Aguilar. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Aguilar carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Brewers strand 1. The Twins coming up. No score. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
King is there, and he has it for the first out. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. And he's safe.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many overt breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
The 3-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
He's going, he's going.
3-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Braun looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Yes, he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Line toward the gap in left center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting, and at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Slow little roller to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw over to Aguilar at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
Mike Moustakas.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Castro shading to his right. One away.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
The third baseman.
And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Ryan Braun now. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Crone will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Twins are in front, 2-0. Set to get hit.
Leading off for the Twins, the first baseman, CJ Crone.
And here's Tyler Saladino. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Career against Kyle Gibson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
All even now, 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Once again, a 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hernan Perez. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here comes the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Count is 2 balls and no strikes to the Brewers DH.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Saladino aboard here at first with nobody out. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. Trevor May comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Trevor May.
In is Christian Yelich as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here's the 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1 in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
The center fielder.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with this pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Now in the box, Lorenzo Cain, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, man, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Fastball well outside. Hopped up. And that's in there. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. To first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
At the plate, Travis Shaw. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball one. On the season, Shaw is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Fernando Romero enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
77. Fernando Romero.
From the belt, the pitch, and he gets ahead 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Anderson has got it, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 costly errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Ready for another shot now. Number 22. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better.
Really stayed staunch on the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1. Cruz head-to-head against Nova. The home run. Grandal over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The left fielder, number 20.
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. There as he swings and misses, and he's set. Ready now, Ryan Braun starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Line towards center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
The shortstop.
Now at the plate, Tyler Saladino. No hits to this point. From the stretch, right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Romero, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Rosario is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Hernan Perez.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Hernan Perez. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Braun, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. Braun rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count. And instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corner.
Runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Now batting, Lorenzo Cain. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he'll reach second now with one away.
The first
never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw won't get him. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Mike Morin answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Mike Morin.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario, and they can't run it down. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there. And that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. He's got it, and the Twins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Gibson earns win number 4 on the season.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone.
Play ball. 3. He's safe. First base. He's safe. safe. 3. 3. He's safe! 3.
Your attention, please.
3.
Now pitching for the Twins. Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
He's safe. 3. He's safe. 3. He's safe. He's safe. 3.
Inside the show. Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin.
Let's play ball. Four. Take the base. He's safe. He's safe. Take the base. Ball 4. 3. He's safe. He's safe. 3. Ball 4, take the base. Keep 3.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Tommy Pham is looking to go deep. He is a home run shy of the cycle, so we shall see if he's got it in him right here. First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Wendell stands at third with one gone in the inning. And he misses there. 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Hit to short. Polanco fields it cleanly. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one will bounce into the wall. Throwing to second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a two-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Mike Morin takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this seventh inning.
Number 51, Mike Morin.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. His prior history versus this arm, an impressive 4 for 7. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Zunino rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead.
Play ball. Robertson.
Jose Alvarado comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Leading off for the Twins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro. Lifetime in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Williams Astudillo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential top.
Play ball.
Number 64.
Hey now.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Rays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Play ball. Let's play ball. Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. He's safe. He's safe.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Standing in, Jorge Polanco.
Let's play ball.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Ball 4, take the ball.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 44, Nick.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Eddie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Twins left fielder. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
Swing and a line drive, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now that second base.
So digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit softly down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Softly hit to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, C.J.
Digging in to try it again, C.J. Cron. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away, and he is in there.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Trevor May takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 65, Trevor May.
From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-1 the count. Here's the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Kipnis on at first, nobody out. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Leonis Martin in the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten two runners on. They're down 4. Grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Blake Parker comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 38, Blake Parker.
Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
0-2, here it is. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Twins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Adalberto Mejia wins his 3rd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to...
Let's play ball. Play ball.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Eddie Rosario is looking to go deep. He is a home run shy of the cycle, so we shall see if he's got it in him right here. Tyler Olson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Olson playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And Santana able to stay with it here for round number 2. Into the box, Brian Anderson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 0-1 offering. And he lays off for ball 1. Rosario at third with 2 away. One and 2. Here it is. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1 and 2.
1 ball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So now Carlos Santana head-to-head against Michael Pineda, batting at an even 400. Addison Reed is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
You're at empty, please. Now pitching for Minnesota, number 43, Addison Reed.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone!
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Rosario is there. He's got it one away.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Striding in for the Indians, Brad Miller. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that is off the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he's going to get there. And he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple.
The left fielder, number 2.
Here's Leonis Martin. Career history with Addison Reed. He's 2 for 4.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gets chased, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Blake Parker enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Plawecki. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Line drive to center field. Buxton is there. Let's see if they test it. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
One ball, no strikes to count. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way. Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Two balls and a strike to Carlos Gonzalez. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the Adam Simber will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping up to the plate. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Kipnis charging this one on to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota.
Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. And it's 1-1.
We're playing 11.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martin is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Let's play ball.
Leading for the Indians, the third baseman,
Ball four, take the base. Three.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
Ball four,
please.
take the base.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 62, Nick Whitcraft.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Jorge Polanco. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
Play ball. He's out.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Trevor May, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Let's play ball. 3.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard toward the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. In now, Jose Ramirez for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 6 tries, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. Swinging a soft liner. Well, on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Blake Parker gets the win in relief, his second of the
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Twins put together 10 total hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-5. The Tampa Bay Rays had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-0. The Kansas City Royals set 3 balls into the seats as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-4. The New York Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-1. The Oakland Athletics completed a 3-game series sweep as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-3. The Astros finished off the 4-game sweep as they sank the Mariners 8-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Baltimore Orioles tossed a combined 1-hitter as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 1-0. Derek Rodriguez earned the win, his 4th this season, as the Giants beat the Mets 3-1. The Rockies combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-2. Caleb Smith grabbed his 2nd win of the year as Miami took down the Brewers 3-0. The Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-3. The Cincinnati Reds snapped their 5-game losing streak as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-0. Steven Strasburg grabbed win number 9 this year as the Nationals took care of the Padres 4-2. He currently has the most wins in the National League. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Let's play ball. Play ball. He's safe. He's safe. Out. He's safe. Let's play ball. He's out. He's safe.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the AL Central, Tyler Rock.
Play ball.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Minnesota Twins are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Fastball called for strike two.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's C.J. Cron now. He worked a bases-loaded walk in his last at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Owings on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, number 64.
Stepping in, Williams Astudillo. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Kennedy sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Billy Hamilton.
Blake Parker comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 38, Blake Parker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Number 22 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, shortstop, Adalberto.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And that's in there for strike one.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's popped up. Scope over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 50.
With Merrifield next to hit. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He's 0 for 4. A ball and no strikes. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top.
Play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the number 39, Trevor Hilgenberger.
What's the play ball? Defense. Play ball.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Boston Red Sox are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an as this game moves on.
Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show, he's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
On the ground to third. Anderson has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bogaerts will head for second. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but...
Play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 77, Fernando.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Boston Red Sox wrote an
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please.
He's safe.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 65, Trevor May.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Boston Red Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they dismantled the White Sox 12-4. The Kansas City Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 3-2. The Blue Jays tallied 5 home runs overall as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-3. They now have 6 straight victories. Peter Alonso plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 8-4. Kyle Schwarber dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs, leading the Cubs to a win over the Braves 9-2. The Diamondbacks combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 1-0. Antonio Senzatella got the win, number 7 thus far, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants 4-1. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Play ball. Let's play ball. Three. He's safe. He's safe. He's safe. 3. Take your base, ball 4. He's safe. He's safe. He's safe. Ball 4, take the base. He's safe. Ball 4, take the base.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now running at first for the Twins, number 22.
Out.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The Minnesota Twins are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Austin Pruitt is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
CJ Crow.
First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Liner towards second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Byron.
Digging in, Byron Buxton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. One and 1 to Jason Castro. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Blake Parker comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 38, Blake Parker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2 up in the zone. Parker rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's set. Here it comes. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here. And I mean, obviously, this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
1-1.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Wendell, base runner at first with 1 out. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Wendell rounds third and is striding for home. He'll score, and the Rays tie it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings.
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 68, Jalen Diff.
Solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Play ball. 3. 3. Keep 3. 3. safe. He's safe. Ball 4, take the base. 3. 4, take the base. He's safe. 3. He's safe. Take the base, ball 4. 3.
Your attention, please.
He's
Pitch
safe.
running at first base, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Ball 4, take the base.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 41, Kelvin Herrera.
He's safe.
Up next for Chicago, Yolmer Sanchez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins,
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 0-2 home. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Anderson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Striding into the box, Jose Abreu. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Schoop has it, and that's the second out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So here's Daniel Ponca now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
The set and the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Buxton ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Down in order go the White Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Aaron Bummer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, number 22, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Max Kepler.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the first pitch to him. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Ready with the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eddie.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Gonzalez is off at first with 2 away. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. Delmonico has to retreat to the track, but he has it to. Stepping in, Eric Thames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
From the stretch. And, look inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Ready with the 0-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Count.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The payoff pitch one more time. Line hard, but foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat and was able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the pitch and sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Adalberto Mejia comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the AL Central, Nicky Delmonico drove home 3.
Let's play ball. Three. Ball 4. Take the ball. 3. Heat safe. Heat safe. Take the base. Ball 4. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Minnesota, number 39, Trevor Hayden.
Ball 4. Take the ball. Heat safe. 3. 3. 3. Take the base. Ball 4. Heat safe.
Your attention please. Pinch hitting for Minnesota,
3.
number 16, Jonathan
3.
Jones.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Irvin Santana got the W and now has 5 this year, helping the White Sox dispose of the Twins 6-4. The Royals combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-1. The Cleveland Indians pounded out 17 hits in this one as they blew out Baltimore 11-3. The Washington Nationals got 12 hits in this one as they took down the
Play ball. Ball 4. Take your base. He's safe. Ball 4, take your base. 3! Yeah! 3! He's safe. Take your base, ball 4. 3! Ball 4, take your base. He's safe. Ball 4, take your base. Take your base, ball 4. 3! He's safe. Ball 4, take your base. He's safe. 3! Ball 4, take your base. 3! Take your base, ball 4. 3! He's out. Ball 4, take your base. 3! Ball 4, take your base. 3! 3! Take your base, ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base.